It's 2025, bro, and you're still trading with your hard-earned money. Isn't that ridiculous? Stop doing that, bro. You're not going to win. You can't win the market that way. In order for you to consistently make profit off of trading, you have to have this degree of comfortability whenever you're taking your trades. So if you're the type that panics, maybe you're afraid of losing money, you're always going to get your trades sabotaged. You're either closing too early or you're closing too late. And what comfort does to you whenever you're trading is you trade without the fear of losing money, without the fear of losing real money. And that's why prop firms are important. If you still don't know what prop firms are companies, they are money companies, all right? They give you money, you trade, you make some more money, and they get a fraction of whatever profit that you make. I don't understand why some people will be trading with their hard-earned money when they can actually get 90% profit share from these companies. I think that is really cool. In the early days of my trading career, I've been in the market for quite some time, 8 years, and in the early days of my trading career, there was nothing like profit. You have to trade with your 9 to 5 money. I call it 9 to 5 money. That's like an outdated way of trading. You can't beat the market. You can't be successful with trading your 9 to 5 money. You have to be trading from a place of comfort and trading with your own money. What that does to you is it removes you from your comfort zone. Although you can say comfort zones are really great to be in for a very long time, but in regards to trading, you always have to be in your comfort zone. And trading with your own money takes that comfort away from you. It gets you panicking, and that's the last thing you want to do as a trader is panic. You're always going to get self-sabotage at the end of the day. But they're like setting rules that you have to follow. All right, there are guidelines from these companies. Guidelines like you can't lose more than 5% of your account in a single day. If you're a trader and you can take such losses in a single day, man, you really have to work on yourself. The way I see it is, if I can lose more than 5% of my account in a single day, it means I can actually blow up $100,000 real money. No cap. That said, before you take on any prop account, you have to go through the rules. You have to read. Don't be in a hurry. You have to read, you have to check the rules and see if it suits your trading style. I personally use the Supertrade prop account. So without further ado, I want to take it to my screen and let me show you what it looks like. Let's go. So guys, this is exactly what it looks like. You can see they have like 4.9 rating on Trustpilot. I'll go ahead and sign into my account just so you can have an overview of what it really is. So here we go. Yes, so this is what it looks like. They have a couple of options, and I actually like the way the interface of the website is. And as you can see, they have like the free trial. So what this free trial does is it prepares you for an actual challenge. So if you're not ready to take on a challenge, if you're not ready to buy one, you can actually have a feel of what it is without having to pay any money. So it's completely free. It prepares you for an actual challenge. So when you start trading some real money or instant funding, instant challenge, it gets pretty easy. So I recommend you check that out before you either buy a challenge or um, get the instant challenge. Any one of that would be 100% fine for you. And yeah, they currently have a welcome bonus, so you get 20% off. So you might want to check that out. So let's see what the challenges look like. So I got the 20K challenge yesterday. I've been trading the 5K challenge and actually got funded 5K, and I've been trading for a while and making some money off of it. And now I'm gonna get the 20K challenge, and I'll walk you through the steps so you can seamlessly do the same for yourself. So this is the instant and the two-step challenge. The actually varies. The price for each one of them are different, because for the instant challenge, you're only a couple of trades away from getting funded, and while the two-step challenge, you have to go through two different challenges. For me, I prefer the instant challenge because it skips the whole hustle and bustle. But I mean, if you're a new trader, if you're a newbie, you probably want to check the two-step challenge because it prepares you for, even worse days. So they've got the MT5 and your fintech, but I absolutely have no idea what your fintech is. I've not checked it out before. I don't know how it looks. I only have been trading with MT5 and MT4, but it's definitely going to look like one of the apps, either MT4, MT5, or even C Trader. You can check that out yourself and see if you would be interested in it. But personally comfortable with trading on MT5. I've been using it over the years, so I don't really see the need to want to switch to a different trading platform other than MT5. So for the 5K account, I'm talking about the two-step challenge. You can get it for $24, and the 20K two-step challenge, you can get it for 149. And like I said before, the prices for both of them are different. The prices for instant challenge is different from the two-step challenge. For instant challenge, it's going to cost you 399 to get the 5K account. Okay, so yesterday I got the 20K account. I've been trading my 5K account, and I've made a couple of withdrawals from trading that account. So I want to walk you through the week's rules, daily drawdown and overall drawdown. Again, they are both different. They have different drawdowns, as you can see. The overall drawdown for two-step challenge is 7%, while the daily drawdown is 7% as well. But for instant challenge, it's quite different. You have a daily drawdown of 5% and an overall drawdown of 10%. And this is one of the reasons why I like Supertrade. They give you this 10% overall drawdown. Most of the prop firm that I see around is always between 5 and 6% overall drawdown. And the most important part of this 10% drawdown is that it is static. It is not a daily overall drawdown. It is calculated based on your initial balance. So if you were to have a 20K account and you traded it up to $25,000, even if you lose 10% of $25,000 for within that period of time that you're trading, you're still going to be right on track so long you don't um, lose more than 5% in a single trading day, which is actually a plus for some people. And even if you lose 10%, so long you haven't passed, you didn't lose 10% of the initial balance, you are still right on track. So I'm going to show you my dashboard looks like, my account overview. And if you stick with me to the end, I probably will be showing you an interesting strategy, a secret strategy that I use in passing my 5K account, and also made some withdrawals. And I'll be using the exact same strategy on my now 20K account. As you can see, this is it. And my MT5 login is somewhere around here. So this is it. I'm already logged into my MT5 account, and I'll be taking my trades directly from MT5. So if you don't know how to do that, all you have to do is copy your password and you log in. And also the server name, you copy and paste directly on your MT5 account and you're on. So without further ado, I will take you to trading view so I can show you what my secret strategy is. Get some notes if you may, because this is actually a life-changing strategy that I'm about to show you. So let's go to TradingView and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is my TradingView account, although this is not a recent chart. It's just for you to understand the strategy that I am going to show you. It's Sunday as at the time of recording this video. So maybe on my next video, I'm going to do this on a live chat so you see exactly how it all plays out. So you have a run. Yeah, you have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, like that. So you want to fix your attention more on the low that caused the break of the last high. So this is the low and this is the high. All right. So it's more like a resistance area. It's more like a resistance zone, and this is the low that caused the break of the high. So as you can see, that's the run through the high. So this low caused the run that broke the previous highs. The reason why we are selecting this particular high is because it follows through a storyline. So there has to be like a storyline. You just don't pick any high and you say that high was broken by a low. No, no. As you can see, this is a resistance area. So we're expecting that price would react around that resistance area. So now the next step is you're gonna wait for price to run back down and break the low that caused the break of the previous highs. Okay. And that is it, guys. You just got my secret strategy. Now, the entry point is set between the low that caused the break of the previous highs and the most recent high. So you find any fair value gap. If you don't know what fair value gap is, you might want to check that out later. You set your entry in consequence encouragement of any fair value gap, and that is it. You just got my secret weapon for free. I'll show you what it looks like when you place a trade. So these type of trades are actually supposed to be a 1:3, the minimum 1:3. It can go as far as 1:4, but you have to put a benchmark on 1:3. So whenever it's 1:3, you can get off that trade. You don't want a situation where you are actually holding trades for too long. You shouldn't hold this type of trade for more than a day. If you take a good look at this, you would see it's more like a head and shoulder pattern, but not the regular head and shoulder, but you can see both the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. I'll try and draw that out. I don't know what's wrong with this. It's not coming on. Uh, okay, yeah. So I'll try and draw that out again. So that's yeah. So this is the left shoulder. All right, and you can see the head over there as the new high, and all of that is the right shoulder. Remember, it may not always be a textbook example. If you're waiting for a textbook example, you might end up waiting for over a month to get a single trade, and you don't want to do that. It's not worth it. So you have to open your eyes and see every familiar opportunity that the market is presenting. So that is it, guys. That is my secret strategy. I hope this works for you because it's working 100% for me. But is the win rate is around 75 and 80%. So it's a good strategy. If you follow it correctly, you will be winning every single week, month, and year. So I'll see you guys on my next video. I hope you find this somewhat informative, and if you have any questions, you can leave it on the comment section and I would respond to it when I see it. Okay. So by the way, ICT traders will call this the silver bullet trading strategy, but this is really not the silver bullet trading strategy. Although I got the fair value gap thing for ICT for sure, but the strategy generally was inspired from the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, drop your questions on the comment section, and whenever I see it, I'll be glad to respond to your questions. For now, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.